explaining how an abuser was confronted in a Betty Boop cartoon. And yes, I chose to use the word abuser to avoid problems with another term. I'm not exactly sure why. Back then, however, producers seemed to have a certain obsession with adding strange elements to their cartoons. And one of those odd elements appeared in a Betty Boop episode released in 1933. In the episode titled The Old Man of the Mountain, Betty visits a small village. Within the very first seconds, you can already see all the villagers running away in fear. Betty comes out of the lodging trying to understand what is happening. At that moment, an owl approaches her and explains that everyone is fleeing from an old man who lives in the mountains and threatens the villagers, especially the women. For no very clear reason, Betty decides to climb the mountain to find out who this man is. In practice, the real reason for this was simply to move the story forward. During her climb, she encounters a woman crying while pushing a stroller with babies. When she reaches the top, Betty comes face to face with a very strange-looking old man. That's when she understands why everyone was so afraid of him, and also why that woman was crying with her children. From that point on, the episode basically becomes Betty trying to escape from this man. At one point, he manages to capture her in the middle of a forest. However, the villagers appear, join forces, and attack him. The episode ends with the old man restrained, tied up by his arms and legs. Because of how intense it was, the cartoon ended up being banned. Even so, today it can easily be found on the internet.